got a few little, you know what I mean?
Are we going?
We had to hit
Okay.
the sneaks, you feel me? Real quick, I know y'all been seeing this online. It's impossible not to see it, bro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boosie and Vlad,
They split up.
they like going
over.
through it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Boosie was getting paid around $20,000 per interview.
X amount of dollars.
Right?
Right.
Boosie like, yo, Vlad, like, you got to hit me off with the Tracy. The
Well,
dub ain't
well,
working.
what happened is 6ix9ine put out there that he gets paid X amount of dollars, which was more than what Boosie.
Well, he
is
got
getting
paid X amount of
right.
dollars.
So from there, Boosie decided to go in his negotiation bag,
Right?
and
He like, bro,
Vlad wouldn't budge.
I'm worth
so
this.
Boosie decided to split.
Right.
Mm.
How do you guys feel when it comes to, because we all, to a certain extent, we all get our money in various different avenues, right?
Right.
How do you feel about Vlad saying, hey, Boosie, you not worth this amount. It doesn't make sense business-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But Boosie, putting, he like, bro, you not going to cap what I'm worth.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm worth this, and I feel like you should be paying me this because I'm the reason why the black community is rocking with you, et cetera, et cetera. Like, how do you feel, like, as far as, you know, the split and the turmoil between them two, and where do you stand on it? Do you think that Vlad should pay Boosie what he feels like he's worth, or do you feel like Vlad is in the right for sticking to his guns and saying, hey, bro, look, this don't work for my, this doesn't work financially for me and for the podcast?
Sure.
Corey, I'll go to you.
Oh, me? Well, I mean, I just feel like YouTube, anything like that, with that algorithm, it's a numbers game, right? So Vlad can literally look at his numbers and you know, all the details and everything when Boosie is on, and how Vlad likes to do whole interviews, I think, for a fee.
Right.
And then the other ones are in parts.
Right.
So it all adds up to views, though, and numbers. So if what his number that he's paying Boosie is like not meeting his criteria, I'm not gonna pay you more.
Right.
Right? I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Boosie is betting on himself, which is, you know, it's a two-sided coin in my opinion, right? Boosie's betting on himself, and he went over to Patreon. Who knows what his numbers are doing at this moment with Patreon? Without the eyes, without the production, without the professionalism and the questions and the interjections and all the things that Vlad brings, all his staff. You know what I mean? Who knows what those numbers are like? But I don't fault Boosie for saying, like, I heard, you know, this was put out to me. It was put out by this artist. It wasn't like I went looking for it.
Right.
But now I am going to ask you, how is this happening when we got longevity? And I think Boosie thought he was a friend. You know what I mean? So I think that's where it get real more personal.
Okay, what about you, Chuck? How you feel about that, John?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. First of all, I don't really like when, you know, and this is my personal opinion. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I always look at certain individuals that's willing to do anything, sacrifice anything just for $1.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a big fan of that other guy's podcast, you know what I'm saying, that controls his own situation. He's free to do and make calls whatever, however he pleases. But at the same time, it's just like the community that he tries to cater to it's not in a positive light. You know what I'm saying? He's using people that are influential or could be very influential, like puppets as gestures. You know what I'm saying, to like clown and coon. So in a sense, it's like I'm more so just disappointed. Like, yo, Boosie, you ain't gotta be over there, bro.
Okay.
You don't even have to be over there.
Yeah.
Because he's not really for us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So it's more of a disappointment. You know what I mean? I know everybody gotta do whatever they gotta do to feed their family, but it's like, look at the circus that you in.
Mm-hmm.
You expect people to respect you, but bro, you in a circus. You know what I'm saying? So once cats finally decide to realize what rooms they in and what rooms that they belong, then, you know, those type of conversations can be met with respect and met with, you know what I mean, proper, you know what I'm saying, you know, compensation.
Right.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll never understand why like cats be like shucking and jiving, you know what I mean, for somebody else's situation that they don't really,
Sure.
you know what I'm
Don't
saying?
really need to, you feel like.
You see what I'm saying?
And I mean, and respect to Boosie for realizing his worth in that moment. It
Right.
might have took that moment. It might have took somebody who he felt like, this dude, hold up, I
Right.
deserve that, or I deserve more. You know what I mean? So shout out to Boosie for being cognizant of that, being like, oh yeah, so what we gonna do? You gonna play ball? You not? All right, God bless. Like I'm gonna go take my interviews over here and then
100%.
get it like
I
that.
feel like you said something very, very important. You feel me? When you doing the interviews and stuff like that, bro. Like when you in that situation, it's a numbers game.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game. You feel me? And Vlad is just the interviewer.
Right.
And he needs, like you said, he needs the people to come on for him to be successful. You feel me?
Sure.
But he does at this point have the platform. He has the reach. When you come on his show, it's hitting millions of people. You get what I'm saying? Him and Boosie did have a connection on that camera. We can't lie. And I know you say you not a fan of it, but for the people that are fans of it, which is like me, I can't lie. Like I've seen Boosie plenty of times on Vlad. That joint does numbers.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's not fair. Just like it's not fair with the whole Aries Spears situation, because now Aries Spears see how much Boosie making, and Aries Spears like, well, nigga, you need to be paying me this much. And then Vlad is just being honest, like, nigga, you don't do Boosie numbers. I cannot pay you X amount of dollars. You feel me? Like you said, it's a choice for you to come on here, whether you want to come on here or not.
Right.
You choose to come on here.
Right.
Okay, I pay you X amount. But it has to make sense.
Yeah.
It has to make sense.
And that's just the thing. I think
6ix9ine
that's the black
isn't
and
a
white way he
normal-
looking at it.
Say it again.
I think that's the way that Vlad is just simply.
Exactly. This
And
is
that's what he was
business.
always going to fall back
This
on,
is
in my
business.
opinion. He was always going to say, like, when a problem arises, like, all right, let's look at your numbers. Okay, you only got this amount. No, I'm not going to.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's going to hide behind that.
Boosie is a consistent guest on Vlad's show. Boosie does at least
He's a
5 to
staple.
6 interviews
He's a staple.
a year for the past couple years. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
Now, he's Vlad saying, bro, in the past few years, 2-3 years, I've been seeing a decline.
Right.
So it doesn't make sense for me to now you asking for this much when I can look at your numbers and I can look at the trajectory of what your interview is going to do, bro. And it just doesn't make sense for me to compensate you this much. Now I can compensate you X amount. He said I could bring it up to 25K, but I can't do the 30K because when we look at the analytics, it just doesn't make sense. Now 6ix9ine is very, very controversial.
Yeah.
He's not on here all the time. The number that he asks for, based on what his interviews have been doing, it made sense at that point in time. But Boosie, I'm giving you 20 bands every time you pull up 6 times a year.
There you go.
You making way more money than I'm making with 6ix9ine for one. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I can understand where Vlad was coming from. You feel me?
Sure.
And the mere fact that Boosie said, look, this is just business. I rock with Vlad.
Yeah.
Vlad is not who y'all painting him out to
It's
be.
the internet, but it's the internet trying to make
You
him
get what I'm
beef.
saying? This is Boosie.
Okay. Okay.
Vlad is not who y'all painting him out to be. That's my man. Business didn't work out,
Okay.
but that's still my man. I could call Vlad right now,
Right.
and we good.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's why I can say I can understand where Vlad is coming from.
Okay.
On a business standpoint. you
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Everything
on
else.
on a business standpoint, yeah, I definitely understand. Because like at the end of
That's
the
his
day,
baby. That's his pride and joy.
Right.
Do that joint.
Right.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
And at the end of the day, I don't know any of these people personally.
Facts.
You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
Facts.
You know,